Hello, good evening and welcome to everybody to the MCC UK. So I'm in the hot seat tonight. I'm DS Models Dave, and yeah, on the panel tonight we have got Mark's Modz. Say hi, Mark.
Hello.
We've got Horlixs. Say hi, Horlixs.
Hello.
We've got Steve, the Whisperer, Bus Whisperer, Steve Owen.
Hello. Hi.
We've got Danno's Universe. Say hi, Danno.
Hello.
And doing our chat tonight is Geordie Dave. Say hi, Geordie.
Hi, everyone.
Now then, so yeah, we'll start off with some chat then, and then we'll go around and see what everybody's doing.
Okay, well, tonight we're starting off with just lift my glasses so I can see this better. I'll have Steve 131. Afternoon, Sir Dave. This must have went out early.
Hi, Steve. 131.
Hey, Steve.
Then we'll have Go For It Peyton. Says hello.
I go for it.
I go for it.
I go for it.
And he says hello again.
Again.
Then we'll have this is jumping. Then we'll have Atol coming in now. Atol says hello. It's time for Is It Me You're Looking For?
Hi, Athol.
Hi, Athol.
Atol, don't finish my hello comment. Then Atol again says, good evening, gang. Trust you're all well and raring to go for another evening's entertainment. Yep.
Yeah, we're all right, I suppose.
Then we'll have the Max Build going, good evening, Sir Dave, Mark, Geordie, Horlixs, Steve, and Danno.
Hi, Dave.
Hi, Dave.
Hi, Dave.
And we'll have Gillian Dotz saying, good evening, Dave, Mark, Dave, Horlixs, Danno, Steve.
Hey, man.
Hello.
Hi, Gillian.
Hi, Gillian.
Dave, Mark, good evening, Steve 131, Go For It, and Atol. And Gillian Dotz goes, good evening, Go For It, Peyton. Go For It, Peyton says hello. She's putting it twice again. Gillian goes, good evening, Steve 131. Gillian says, good evening, Atol. Gillian says, good evening, Dave Mac Builds. And Dave Mac goes, good evening, Gillian. And I'll store it there.
Jolly good. Okay. So, if I was telling somebody to sit down, it was my dog. He was trying to jump on my knee. So, sorry about that. Anyway, let's go around and see what everybody's up to. So, I've got Mark. So, I'm going to have to go back to the screen. There we go. Come on, Mark. There we are. Solo layout. There you go, Mark.
Hi. So, yeah, tonight I'm going to be working on trying to do a hardwire power mod for the Enterprise D, where I can literally take it apart still, but and also still use the batteries. So that will be me for tonight.
Jolly good. Okay. So then we're going to go to Horlixs.
Okay, so yeah, I finished my marble run last week, but to do modelling, you need tools. And where I've had a sort out and moved everything, I've got a drawer full of tools that I need to organise. So tonight I'm going to organise my drawer. I've got some drawer organisers. So yeah, I'm just going to be sort of sorting out my tools and putting them nicely in the drawer for when I do something else.
Jolly good. Yeah. You're going to sort out your drawers.
Yeah. I was saying earlier, like, I messed up slightly because I've got some. These were ideal, but they don't fit in the drawer.
Oh.
So I'm going to have to use the other ones, but I think we'll be all right.
Yeah. Looks a pretty good set, does that, doesn't it?
Yeah, it come with. I can't think it was. 13 or 14 pieces. So yeah.
Yeah, looks all right. So, right, okay, so we're going to go now to Geordie Dave.
Okay, well, didn't know what to do tonight, so I decided to get the Messerschmitt out and maybe start getting the cockpit painted and doing.
Okay.
Then, so see, I can get these together, and then I'll have 2 models ready to start painting
Yeah.
when the weather gets a little bit warmer.
Yeah. Hopefully that won't be long now. Hopefully.
So I haven't got much to do tonight, as I say. It's just take a few bits off and paint them, and so I'll just keep an eye on the chat.
Jolly good, thank you. Right. Okay. So next one then is Danno. Danno's Universe.
Yeah, so I'm going to be doing the 3D Titanic.
A 3D Titanic.
Yeah.
Goodness me. Yeah, that looks puzzling.
Yeah. With all the pieces I think I had.
Oh no, it's one of them. Oh my goodness me. Oh, anything to do with jigsaws, I hate them. So, and I've noticed tonight, Dan, are you live from the TARDIS? Okay, so next then I'm going to go to our guest, and our guest this evening is Steve the bus. Good evening, Steve the bus with
evening. And I've sent a few emails, so you probably might get a little clearer photograph because obviously my camera's not in the into the NAT 2000s with the technology. So I'm doing interiors today. So these are EFEs. These are going to a collector in Oldham. And these vehicles were adapted for the Manchester city centre to the Manchester airport. Hence, inside, all the seats were taken out the lower deck.
Oh,
that's where your suitcases went.
Yeah.
So these buses were adapted to do the airport service. They had coaches on before.
Yeah.
But demand got that much. This is days before trains and Metrolink and stuff like that. So they had to put double deckers on to for the passenger capacity from the city centre to the airport. So these two are going off on Saturday to a collector in Oldham. And that's what I'm doing. He's got a few of my models, and I've got a few emails showing you what I've done before over the week.
Jolly good.
Plenty to do.
Excellent job, Steve. And we'll look forward to the bits in the email as well. The group, yeah. So lovely. Okay, I think that only leaves me then. What am I doing? Well, I'm going to be working tonight on, well, if I've got a chance, I'm going to be working on this Seafront Service 1/24 scale. Sunstar Bedford OB coach, and I'm going to put some headlights on it, and I'm going to see if I can find my other side light because my side light is missing on the other side. I've got the bonnet side and everything, and I've got the headlights, but I need to put the headlights on and the side light on the other side. And if I get that done and painted the green, then I'll be working on the thing that I was working on last week, which is the 1/24 scale London B-type bus, and I'll be carrying on with that. So I'll be doing a bit more on that if I get a chance. So that will be me. Okay, let's.
Okay, well, I'll go through the rest of this chat. Let's build up before we move on to the Facebook or the emails.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have Atul saying evening to Gillian, and we'll have Stephen Haynes Models. Hi, Dave, Mark, Horlixs, Steve, Dan, and Dave. Hi, Stephen.
Hi, Stephen.
And Stephen goes hi to go for it. Go for it, Peyton says hi, Dave. Go for it says hi, Otto. Go for it, Peyton says hi, Steve. Go for it says hi, Stephen. And we'll have Mark's Hobbies going. How did you get that marble run to light up? Horlixs can answer that.
It was a kit. It all come with it was all included. So you get like circuit boards with LEDs on and stuff. It's a complete kit. And you can get it on Amazon. It's a Roku one or Rocker, whatever you want to call it. ROKR. And it's marble one. And you get everything in the box ready to go. Then you just connect all the circuit boards up and stuff.
There you go. We'll have Stephen Haynes going, hi Dave Mac Builds. Stephen Haynes again says hi Mark's Hobbies. And Dave Mac goes hi to Stephen Haynes. And Atoll says, evening Stephen, I'm channel hopping. And I'll mark it at that. So all right.
Thank you. Okay. Good evening, Stephen Haynes. Yeah, I didn't acknowledge you. I don't think so. I was a bit busy. So yeah, as always, if you've got anything that you want to share with us, we have got a email address, and that is down at the bottom right hand corner of your screen. So, and it's modelcraftingclubuk uk@gmail.com. So, and you can obviously share whatever you want in there, model wise or project wise, whatever you've got. So, and once again, I'm going to say I'm ever so sorry that I haven't given an update on my channel yet. And one or two of you might know that I'm a bit busy with other things, other personal things. So I haven't really had the time to do anything that way yet. But I do want to update my channel with my new projects that I have at some point. And it is, I'll just give you a little clue. It's an outside project. So I don't think I can bring anything inside from it, but well, I suppose I could, but there you go. And once my personal things are eased off a little bit, and then I can maybe, you know, work on it a little bit, and I can maybe give you a bit of progress report on it. So,
Dave, I just think this stream being live streamed to your channel is enough at the moment.
well, yeah, I mean, it's it is actually getting views and everything, which is great. But it's not all on everything that I want to do with my channel, of course. So,
of course not.
you know.
But it's from going from not really doing anything because you've been so busy to have at least something going every week.
Oh goodness me, yeah, that's
It's great because it gets people coming back to your channel,
yeah,
knowing that, oh, there's the live stream that Dave's doing. You
that's
know,
right, yeah, that's right.
At the end of the day, you know, it's good. It'll be good for it.
Yeah, definitely, sir.
Horlixs. Next to electrical tape, do you think JST connectors are the best thing that was invented for electrics?
Yes.
Thank you.
I've got hundreds of them from all the Bluetooth mods I did. Yeah. Right, so email-wise, what do you want to do, Steve-O? Do you want me to just bring them up and you can talk about them?
Yeah,
or
if you want to open them up and then put the photos, I can then sort of talk through the photos, yeah?
Cool, it makes sense, because...
Yeah.
Okay, let me... I'll start with the first email you sent.
Where's my glue?
And then if I... try and work out how this is going to work. If I do no, because that'll bring up right. Sorry, just getting used to this. I'm just going to reposition you a minute. And
Maybe what you had before, you had all of us in a line on the line in the corner, and then they're just a photo in the middle. I can still see everything.
That's it. Yeah,
that's better. So,
okay.
This is what you call a North Chord Enviro 400, and they usually knock out around £60 to £80 these. and that's before you even start. And this was actually bought as a white, all over white, with a stagecoach interior, which you can see the blue dashboard and the red floor is telltale signs it was a stagecoach bus.
Yeah.
So Stagecoach Manchester have got a few heritage vehicles which they were allowed to run up to January the 4th. Now all these have been retired and now running as training buses because the B network doesn't allow any other colours but the famous yellow custard buses in Manchester now.
Oh, right.
So this has now become a training bus. So this was done on the Magic Bus, which I believe was there was a few Magic Buses all over the country.
Yes.
In various locations. Obviously, it was a low cost budget, and basically it was ready to knock off the competition.
Yeah.
So hence the basic livery. So this was done as a tribute to the saying goodbye to the Magic Bus, the franchise part of Stagecoach in Manchester.
Yeah.
So this ran on the 143s on the last day with a few others, and I actually went on the day with a museum bus and ran up and down the route myself.
Yeah.
So here again, that's these transfers were made by a company called Sunrise up in Scotland. So he's made them, and I asked him for that. Would he do the rear bonnet one as well? Because he didn't include that one, so he didn't realise, he forgot about the rear bonnet one. So now it's just on his website now advertising the transfers. He asked me today. So very simple livery, but obviously very effective.
Yes, indeed.
So that's part of my this is one for my collection. This one.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had them running around years ago. The Magic Bus at Newcastle, Stagecoach done them to get other buses off the road.
Yeah. So it's iconic for the good reasons or the wrong reasons. I don't, depends on who you are.
Yeah.
If you're a private operator, you thought, well, it was just how they did it. Big company. They always put their oldest buses on, and you can see I've got the Magic one, there's a GMS one, there's a Greater Manchester Transport one, and there's a Northwestern one.
Oh, yeah.
They're all heritage liveries from Stagecoach Manchester. Unfortunately, the red and cream one was transferred away and went to East Kent, and they painted it straight back into Fleet colours. So that doesn't exist anymore now, but the other three, the two orange ones and the blue one, are now classed as route learning buses or training buses.
Yeah.
I think it's a model what really suits out. It's one of them double deckers what will suit heritage liveries.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
And
I think that's because of the curvatures on them, isn't it, rather than anything else?
Yeah, I mean, there's obviously a lot of them have been made, and a lot of bus companies had similar ones. I mean, I've got 2 Merseyside ones to do, a Ribble one to do in Lancashire to do. I think there's another Stagecoach one to do. So there's another 4 I've got to add to the collection.
Yeah.
So they do loot. I must admit, when I do put them all together, they do loot the business.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
I've had quite a good feedback on Facebook on the blue one.
Yeah.
I think one of the Facebook groups just taken the photo as a header. For one of the I think it's the CML Corgi, and one has just asked me could he use the photograph for his header, his monthly header. So
nice.
I'm getting noticed. I'm actually going to a show in 22nd of March.
Yeah.
Alfreton.
Alfreton in Derbyshire.
Yeah, is it Alfreton in Derbyshire or something?
Yeah, in Derbyshire, yeah.
So I've been invited there to show me vehicles there. So
a very famous person well, in the bus preservation world, lives in Alfreton. John and Elaine Burton from Burton's Coaches. So very famous in the preservation world.
But as you said, if you look at the cost there, I mean, if you think about it, they're £80 a piece.
Yeah.
Before I even touch them.
Yeah. There's your time and effort and materials and
Yeah, the model bus. It's not. You can still get bargains.
Oh yeah.
It's not a cheap hobby.
No. I don't think there is many cheap hobbies around now, though, is there?
No.
You know, to what they used to be years ago.
I mean, the transfers were £5 just for the Magic Bus ones, and then I had to get like the destination ones, the registration numbers. They're from somebody else. So it starts to cut, you know, and then it's like £8 for a tin of blue, but hopefully I'll get another blue bus out of it. So sometimes it works out.
Yeah.
Okay. And then we'll bring up the second one for you.
Quick question for you, Steve.
Yeah.
Would you do another 112 Route Master, but do it in a different livery, like Dave did?
I think I would. I've seen other people do the silver ones and stuff like that. I'll probably cheat. In Greater Manchester, we had some red ones with a white stripe round of it, but with loads of logos all over it saying the GM buses Piccadilly line.
Yeah.
So I think I would cheat and basically have it adjusted but not painted completely.
Yes.
Because we didn't have any Route Masters round here, in a sense of they all came up here virtually as red ones.
Yeah.
You know, there was a few. I mean, then probably the odd one came in from other areas, but I think most people in our area wanted it to be red. That was the idea.
Yeah.
You know, so, but yeah, I mean, it's one of them. I've gone off all the other Partworks because of how slow and stuff like that. I've been tempted with the Dalek, and I thought, oh, shall I have this one? But I've sort of kept away because of like, you know, it's the ups and downs a bit of being Partworks. But again, if another bus one came out, it's like Dave says, he wouldn't have another one. But I think if a bus came out, you'd be going, well, I can't turn it down, can I?
Exactly. Yeah.
You know.
Because I know you did. I know you did modify some of your Route Master, but I just think now with what you've learned doing these buses, would you dare to change the Route Master?
I mean, I could, yeah. I mean, if someone said there's a Route Master, I want it in this particular colour scheme or something, and I'll go, wow, no one's done that one. You know, yeah. Because I think, as he said, now I've got used to it. I mean, I've been doing this now 2.5 years. Yeah, I look at my first models. I gave some, you know, I did some of my first models 2.5 years ago, and I'm thinking, wow, I'm going to change sort of thing. And as you said, it's like a story, isn't it? I've now got to a stage where I'm getting people wanting to do projects with me. I've got people who make transfers going, I'd like my transfers on one of your buses.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting for the guy to do my destination changer one, which you've already showed in a previous show. You know, and I'll get one with lights working and a destination working. I mean, is it where can you go from there, sort of thing?
Exactly, yeah.
Well, I mean, Dave, you said it not so long back. You know, you haven't had the same thrill as what you did when you built the Route Master.
Oh no, not. I mean, with the Eddie Stobbard, no, it wasn't the same.
No.
I think that came up earlier was the one that had the door at the side.
Yeah. Well, I think with the Route Master, it was so revolutionary. And to give them credit, I know we pulled it to pieces in certain places and some of the bits were a little bit, what the hell they done here? But you must admit, when people ever visit my house and see the bus in a big fish tank in the corner, it's like, I know you're into buses, lad, but geez, where's that come from? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's like, I thought you're into model buses, but like, that's a bit like...
That's massive, yeah.
Yeah. And I still got to do that mod on it. I've still got the mod stuff. I just haven't got the time to do it yet.
Yeah,
well, I was going to ask that if you had that up and running yet.
Well, the thing is, I'm off. This is obviously I'm on holiday because obviously my shifts have changed from 4 a.m. till 12 at dinner time. So at 9 o'clock, I'm going to bed for the next morning. So that's why I've come on. Now I've got another week off on the 16th of March. So I was actually thinking maybe come on that Tuesday and try to see if we can get the Route Master up and running.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea.
Because then you're here. I mean, I'll get it all prepped, you know, because obviously you got to do stuff and like that. But
yeah,
you'll be here then, won't you? Saying, right, where the hell does this wire go, or what does that do?
Yeah.
So would you be available that week at Horlixs?
Yeah, 16th. Did you say?
I think it's I start a week commencing the 16th of March. So what that'll be?
Oh, you're the same week as me.
Let's have a look at the calendar.
Right, you have the same week as me. Even though I'm off deck.
Yeah, Tuesday.
So that'll be Tuesday, the 18th of March.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Danno off.
Yeah, Tuesday, the 18th of March, which I'd like to come back on the show if that's possible.
That works out well because I'm not available on the 25th, which is the following Tuesday. I'm going to Harry Potter World.
I think it'll give me an incentive to get it out the box and get it going, sort of thing. If you see what I mean. Well, yeah. Going back to these buses now. This one here is actually a North Cord out the box. They've finally made one. I put adverts on it to make it mingling with my fleet. Now I bought that for £53 pre-ordered.
Yeah.
They're now going for over £200 on eBay.
Oh my god!
Because people's bought them at £50, and then they bought them at £50 and then put them on. My friend's just got one. He didn't pre-order one. And he's just paid £148 for his.
Oh.
And he said, "Oh, I'm chuffed bits. I've got one less than £200."
Oh.
Yeah, but that bloke, whoever you bought it off, had bought it at £53.
Oh my god!
So, because there was 1,200, and they all sold out. So each supplier got so many sent to each shop.
Wow.
I ordered that back in November, and I think by the first couple of weeks in November they were gone.
Yeah. And
they're changing hands now for over £150 to £200 a piece.
Goodness me.
That's how I'd say bad the model collecting hot, because manufacturers are not making enough of them, or they don't want to get stung now by the olden days used to do like 5,000 yellow ones.
Yeah.
And then in the shops for ages.
Exactly, yeah. They
know what they're doing now. They advertise it, 1,200 pieces. That's it, lads. Take it or leave it. And they all go. But there's still a couple of people who, even if the traders say you can only have 2 maximum, what they do, they get friends and family to
buy it.
So it's like me saying to you lot now, can you all order 2 for me? I pay you for them. You're happy. They come to your house. Then I pick them all up, and I've only bought them at say £50 a piece, and then I just put them all on eBay for £150 to £200. Happy days.
Goodness me, yeah.
It's a gamble. It's a gamble because sometimes it might not work, but it's been waited. It's been a model waited a long time for.
Yeah.
Like I said, I've just put an advert on there as well, which was in December. advertising the new Lion King one, so it's all in period at time when that bus was actually made.
Of when it came out, yeah.
And you can see me others in the background, so
yeah,
they all seem to stand together, sort of thing. He doesn't look out too much out of place because yellows do fade, so you know I can help. The different yellow fadings doesn't matter, but
no,
you know, it stands well with my models, sort of thing. So this is the first time.
Certainly does, yeah.
The one with the 59 on was that was the one I cut and shunted, and it was started as a Hong Kong one, and
yeah,
I cut it all up and made it into a British version, and that's it. And the other one is a street deck, which is a resin kit.
Yeah.
Yeah, brilliant.
Excellent. Absolutely excellent.
So I think they look. I sort of look at them thinking, well, I'm sort of getting to the stage where there's just as good as a factory production one.
Do you know, I'm glad you were showing the back. I'm glad you were showing the back of buses because you never see many pictures of the backs of buses.
Yeah, well, as I said, they're all the same, and even with me getting transfers made and kits and stuff like that, I'm sort of so glad that they're all mingling together. You wouldn't know. I know which one is one bought off the production line, but they all look the same.
Yeah, looks superb.
So that's what I got this week as well. So luckily I pre-ordered mine, so I got mine at the £53 plus postage.
That's not so bad then, yeah.
And that's what you do. That's what you got to do now. You've got to pre-order them. If you decide a model comes out now, you've got to buy it at today's price. I mean, I'm doing that. I've got about 12 crates of model buses now. Just bought them now.
Yeah.
And then I've got like years of supplies in the future because things, even model kits are coming. They're doing a limited run on a model kit, and then once the mold goes, that's it. The kit stops.
Exactly. Yeah.
So so the kit's about £40, and the next thing if you don't buy it now, next year it's £80.
Yeah.
You're like, what's going on?
Yeah, I missed out on the whole trolley bus from the Model Bus Federation. They did a whole trolley bus, and it was a fantastic model, and it was going to be between 45 and 50 quid, and I couldn't afford it at the time, and I was offered it by a friend who was going to order it for me, and I said, no, I can't afford it. I really can't afford it. And I kicked myself ever since because the production won't run again, and it won't be 50 quid. It'll be, it'll probably be 100 quid.
Well, you get people to buy it, and then they'll say, "Oh, I've changed my mind now. I don't want to do it." But they don't sell it at 50 quid.
No.
eBay. Oh well, I want me 50 quid plus. I'll have it at 110. Yeah,
exactly. Yeah.
So this is what I'm working on at the moment. This is what you're seeing on the desk now.
Yeah.
So obviously I've not put the lower destination on the front there because it splits in two halves. But transfers have all been done now. It's got the branding for the route, early branding.
Yeah, the Manchester Airport, of course, isn't it?
Yes. So it's a very early branding sort of thing. So
yeah,
I've just noticed one of them. So I've still got bits and pieces to do. So they're just a little bit. I've modified the EFEs. That's the interiors for the upper deck now. So what I'm doing with these two, I'm actually doing them side by side. So if I do a top deck on one, I'll do the top deck on the other.
Yeah.
So I've got all the paints and everything side by side. I'm not sort of jumping from one to the other. I'm basically building two buses at once.
Yeah.
And this guy's waited nearly 9 months for these.
Yeah. So obviously,
well, life gets in the way because you have to live and work and sort of thing. But it's I've got a week off work now, and it's just basically catching up with a few orders and stuff like that. A few happy people.
And that week off work flies by, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll fly by.
As you said, the other two, that's before. As you said, I've done side by side. So that's just deliveries put onto them now.
And is he going to diorama them into an
He's a collector who has a loft with a virtual bus station and a buzzed garage.
Wow.
And he's in the past he was just buying anything off eBay, anything that was painted orange and white, and then he found me, and I think he's got about 9 to 10 vehicles now of mine.
Yeah.
And he's got. I can have a list of what he wants now to last me till next year.
Yeah.
You know, because as soon as I do these two now, there's a coach version I've got to do. One of the EFE Plaxton Panorama coaches.
Yeah.
He wants me to do a coach in the same corporate livery, and then we just move on to the next ones. Then Metrobuses, Titans, all sorts of stuff. And the trouble is, these castings will eventually run out.
Yeah.
I mean, this is an EFE GM standard, and you used to be able to pick these up for under a tenner.
Yeah.
And now the GM ones are going for over £100.
Goodness me.
That's just the proper liveried ones. And I was lucky. I've got about 20 of them stashed.
Yeah.
Someone offered them at £10 a piece, so I went, I'll have to have them.
Yeah.
So but eventually they're going to get to the stage where it's not going to be viable.
Yeah.
You need to find someone with one of them 3D scanners, because you could like get one of them shells, get it scanned, and then like resin print them, and then you've got to make a disposal.
Well, that's my next thing. I'm buying a 3D resin printer because I've been introduced to a guy who likes all the CAD work. And he just loves doing the CAD work, but he doesn't want to go any further. He doesn't want to produce them. He doesn't want to make them, and that's where he made that Lancashire United leopard for me.
Yeah.
And he's got about 4 or 5 of my wish list now, and I've actually said to him, I said we need to get a GM standard made, because eventually there's going to be none left, and I can just then print one out and then carry on, sort of thing, into the future.
Yeah.
So Steve, so if you buy an EFE model, you're stripping down to the bare metal.
I do, yeah. Now this is like, if you look at that, that's another EFE. That's one that's straight out the box, and I've just literally, that's one now, and I basically you break it up. And you got all the seats come out, the roof comes off, and all the windows fall out and everything. So I strip it all down, and then paint strip it all, prime it, and then redo it all again. So yeah, they do break down. You have to get to know where you break them down.
Yeah, I was going to say it's much more than that for you though, Steve, because you go into detailing them by cutting bits out and adding bits in. And
oh yeah, I mean you're right. I do. This one's going to end up with all the back ends sort of disappeared.
Yeah,
be like a more modern, same. They use the same standard body.
Yeah.
You got that sort of thing, but yeah, as you said, it's lovely models. Don't get me wrong, they're lovely models.
So you got to because they usually riveted at the bottom. You got to drill them out, or the screws.
Well, what you do, you put a little screwdriver in between the two decks, and then you turn the screwdriver very, very slowly, and basically it pulls the bar upwards, and basically pushes the little pops the little plastic rivets underneath. On this one, anyway, some of them you've got to tease off the front bumpers and tease off the back bumpers, which is you've got to put them in warm water, and so you can sort of get the glues to warm up, and it all depends on how heavy the person was who made them in China.
Yeah.
If you only put a little bit of glue on, they all pop off. I've had models which literally fall to pieces at the slightest pressure. And I've had some just shattered on me.
Yeah.
Because there's a massive blob of glue behind it, and there's just no way. Some of these new ones now, the front and back bumpers clip off, and that drops the whole vehicle then. The chassis, they all interlock with each other. And it's clever as well, because all the seats and the glazing all interlock with each other.
Yeah, that's clever, isn't it? It's and saves you a lot of messing around, I would have thought, as well.
Well, it does, because you know if you don't get it right, it won't go back together.
Yeah.
There's a few like this one now. I've cut all the bottom decks out and put a false floor in.
Yeah.
Now that floor's not completely in line with the body, the sort of standard thing. It won't fit in.
Yeah.
In the shell. So I've got to make sure that's all. But again, it's how much. There's not. You can't do much detail. I mean, this will be painted. I found a company what makes ticket machines now out of 3D printing. So I put a ticket machine on a stand. So there's a little transfer to go on the cab door, running board to go in the cab. You know, it's how much more can I do, sort of thing. You know, because it's sometimes you can't see everything inside the bus.
I was going to say you're dealing with a small scale as well, aren't you?
Yeah,
a very small scale. So
but
yeah,
I think it's better than. See, the trouble is with the manufacturers, they're either red interiors, bright blue interiors. They just mold them out of black. Some of the single deckers, like the newer ones, the North Courts, are all different coloured seats and floors, which are quite good.
Yeah.
What happens when you come across a bus with bottle seats?
With what seats?
You just paint your seats the one colour, because you know a lot of these buses do have a different sort of different blues, or like the Bridlington bus had little ships on.
Well, you wouldn't be able to see that. What I do, I've done it for the B Network ones, and I've done it for the Merseyside ones where they've had yellow headrests and a grey seat.
Mm-hmm. So
I painted the seat grey, and then had to go round and do all the headrests yellow. You know. As you said, I've got a Mancunian to do, and that's a white metal, and I've actually got a transfer of the maquette.
Yeah, that's the maquette. That's it. Yeah,
so I've got to cut out all the maquette individually. Now you'll see something going on, but I don't think unless you really put your eye inside and try to look up against the window. I don't think
you'd
see a lot, but it's got big long windows on a Mancunian, so it all depends again what type of model kit. If it's got nice airy windows in a winter bus, you've got a good chance.
Mm-hmm. But if not, you'll get away with just colour and roughly the colour.
Yeah, I just put the colour in me because like these were delivered in orange, like an orange maquette. But when they got done into the Airport Express, they got all done as that sort of, we call it tea bag, which is like a brown speckle effect, which I think that would have crept into quite a few other operators on second-hand vehicles and stuff, or odd seats.
Right, I'll go through this chat. Mark Hobby says, I got it and done it, but not working. I think he's on about the marble machine.
All right.
But it was Mark's Hobbies that asked Horlixs about the marble machine, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, looks like he got one and he's done it, but his is not working. Atwell goes evening to Dave Mark. Steve Haynes goes hi Atwell. Dave Mark, I'm getting bits of pieces each week for the diorama. I'll be starting in the spring. I'm really looking forward to it.
Just going back to, I was muted. Going back to Mark, maybe have a look at the switch, because it's like a touch switch, isn't it, on the front? Maybe that's not sitting right, or so obviously when you push the button, it's not actually turning on. So maybe have another look at the switch and make sure the wires are all right. That's all I can suggest, really, at the minute. Yeah.
Okay. Atul. Oh, an outside project day. So Dave is getting ready to do the garden deep beds.
No.
I think he's on about Dave Mack. Was that for you before when you were talking about your project? You could
Yeah,
bring it up.
probably, yeah.
Yeah, but I've got outside projects to do now soon. Because Dave Mack goes to know that, well, I've got the cut down on the board for one of the drivers. I thought I'd be doing the garden prob in the next couple of weeks. Yep, garden time's coming up soon.
Right.
A guy from the 60s. Hi, Dave. Hi, everyone. Hope you're doing okay.
Now then, are you all right?
Hi, a guy from the 60s.
Hi, guy from the 60s.
Dave Mack goes, evening, guy from the 60s. David Hain goes, hi, guy from the 60s. And we'll have Lindsey's Builds. Hello, everyone. Hi, Lindsey.
Hi, Lindsey.
Hi.
Stephen Hain says, hi, Lindsey. And we'll have Gina's Crafts. I've been to Warner Brothers twice. Hi, Gina.
Oh, hi, Gina. Yeah, I went about 7 years ago. And well, it's out now, but it's actually my partner's never been, and it was on his bucket list. So as it's his birthday in March, I've booked tickets to take him. It was supposed to have been a surprise, but one of his friends accidentally let slip. Who's coming with us? So yeah, it is what it is. So, but he knows and he's buzzing.
And Gina goes, make. I don't know what means by that. Then says, Stephen goes, hi, Gina's Crafts. Gina's Craft goes, sure you get your passport and collect all the stamps at the Gina says, stamping station, have a nice time.
Oh, is that a new thing?
Must be. And Gina says, hi to Stephen X. Dave Max says, hi, Gina. Dave Max says, hi, Lindsey. Gina says, hi, Dave Mac. And Gina says, hi to Lindsey. And we'll have Kitbath Carnage, drive by, thumbs up, hope all well and all in Chatland.
Hi, Kickbash.
Hi, Kitbash. Dave Max says, evening, Kitbash. Atul go, that's nice, Gina and Kitbash. And we'll have Ian Campbell in going, greetings. Hi, Ian.
Hi, Ian.
Atul goes, evening, Lord Dobby.
Not Dobby.
And Mark's hobby says, hi, Stephen. And that is a chat up the news.
Thank you very much for that, Dave. Just going to have
Well, I've already got down to do.
this all.
Very interesting what Steve was having to say about them buses, because I love buses.
Yeah, it's surprised how it's took off. It started very, very sort of slow, and I just did the odd model, but now it. I wish I could retire and just do it full time. I know what I'm going to be doing in my retirement.
Wish we could all retire.
So
You got long to go before retirement.
well, I'm 57 this year, so
you're still a young man.
yeah, still young.
I've got 5 years.
Unless the lottery comes, we're in the syndicate at work, so if that ever comes out, but
You never know then.
you never know, do you?
I've got 5 years and I want to get my allotment all sorted out and ready. So somewhere I can escape to away from Gillian. If it had power, I'd probably stay down there and do Even modelling there.
Go on, set your later. So when this headlight sets, I'm going to do a little comparison because there'll be quite a few folks out there that won't know what a 176 scale, 172 scale model is of a bus. So I'm just going to do a little comparison here. I've got a 176, 172 scale, 176 I think it is, isn't it? Is an EFE Bedford OB, which is exactly the same type that I'm working on, but this one's 1/24 scale. So I'll do a little comparison when we, if I can get my headlight to set. So,
well, Dave Mack was on about dioramas.
Yeah,
that's something I'm hoping to look at getting into. Actually, this aircraft I'm building now, I want to turn it into a diorama of a crash pressure smith.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping to get the bits and pieces, some foam board or something, so I could start building the sort of the ground stuff.
I've actually got some foam board, but it's getting it to you, Dave. I've got loads in the loft actually that I could probably get rid of, but do to get rid of.
I'll have to try and get up to yours, Dave.
Down
to yours. Yes, it's down south and it up north. Yeah, you're south of me, aren't you? I have to see if we're booking a train down to yours one day.
I mean, it's only light to post. I mean, yeah, I could post it, no problem. But you know, it's only light, so I would imagine that it wouldn't cost a lot to post.
Because what I'm looking at is, as I say, I'm looking at doing this. Looking at doing this Messerschmitt, so it's crashed into a field.
Yeah.
I found on eBay a resin kit of Bedford, the Second World War Bedford wagon, which can be converted into an ambulance. It just needs a Red Cross sticker stuck on.
Yeah.
And I found a little kit of army medics working on a person.
Oh yeah.
I've just got to make the person after lying down look more like, but I'm thinking of look more like a pilot than an army person.
Yeah, yeah.
Now I thought the thing to do that is all I'll do is he's lying on the ground and I put a blanket over him.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
So you just see his head and his button at the bottom of his boots, so you think it's a pilot out of the plane.
Well, there's little point in painting anything else, is there?
The thing is, because the person that's lying down, what you get with a model, he's a soldier, not an airman.
Yeah.
So he's got, you know, on his front chest and all that, he's got his pouches and all that. An airman wouldn't have all that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So I'll shave the pouch. Yeah, I'm working in 172 scale, so it's gonna be tiny.
Yeah.
You know, so I thought, well, the easiest way to do it is make a little, because you know, if he's lying on the ground, they would put a blanket over him. When they're working on him.
Yeah.
So I thought, well, that's the easiest way. Then people will think, oh, well, it's a pilot, they're not on that problem. You've got to compromise these ways.
Yeah, well, you do.
They don't give you a pilot. You can't get a pilot that's lying, dude. But I did find on eBay a load of Red Cross stickers in different sizes from 172 all the way up.
Yeah.
Decals, so. So my first part's getting this plane done, then look at how I'm going to damage it up once it's painted.
So you do just throw it into a wall and see what happens.
No, you got to make it look as though it's crash land, so use a little bit heat on the propellers, bending the propellers back.
Right.
Put bullet holes in where the engine is. Get some that material, you know, the material what they put in toys.
Oh yeah.
Get some of that and sort of you finger it with glue and then to stiffen it up. You know, get a bit and then paint it so it looks like smoke. Put that on the top of the engine so it looks like the engine's still hot and smoking, but it's been off burning oil because the engine's been hit with bullets, so the engine's flooded all of its oil.
Okay, yeah.
He'll put oil all over. He'll put his windscreen all black so that, you know, that's covered in oil. That's when he's coming to crash land.
Right.
We'll look at putting bullet holes in the aircraft. Maybe it's the tail. Maybe it's the bits of the wing chipped where the bullets have smashed the wing.
You could have a little Danno running away because he set it on fire by accident.
Yeah. So that's one of my future products. So I'm starting to look at getting the pieces in for it. I've never built a diorama before, so it's going to be.
If I depending on how I get on, I'm hoping to do a bit of decorating, Dave. I'm hoping to decorate the kitchen and the passageway, but I want to decorate the bathroom. And if I get to decorate the bathroom upstairs, then I'll go into the loft and get a couple of these pieces out to show you. You know, this foam that I've got.
So I've roughly got in your head the idea what I'm doing. I'm not going to go for, you know, like on railways they use all this proper static grass and all that. I'm not going to do that because them static grass things are not cheap.
Yeah.
You know, I'll just buy the grass thing and just scatter it.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not going to go because, you know, I'm not going to be. If I was building a railway set, yes, and you're doing a load of grass and you want it so it looks as though it's standing up, it's fair enough. They're about 60 or 70 quid for one of these static grass. It just makes the grass look as though it stands up.
Yeah.
I'm not going to go into all that. I'll just go into the model shop and buy the mixed grass color.
Yeah.
Put your glue down and then just scatter it.
Yeah, well, I did a similar sort of thing with the windmill that I did. I just scattered some watered down PVA glue about and then just scattered it by hand, you know, and then got an old paintbrush and brushed it around, and then maybe added a bit more here, then add some clumps and that sort of thing.
As I say, because I know you can make it so the grass looks as though it's standing up, but you've got to buy this electric thing.
Yeah, you can. Well,
it's called flocking.
Yeah. And they're not very cheap, I've looked. I know you could possibly make one, but
you can get them pretty cheap off like Temu and AliExpress and stuff.
Can you?
Yeah.
Can't you blow up a balloon and rub it with a towel to make it static, and then? I don't know.
It just looks like you're bringing a toothbrush, electric toothbrush, but with a tea. Now, what you used to figure your tea bags, your tea with?
Yeah, well, the thing about it is Dave's gonna have to get one.
Dave's gonna have to get one because on the DC, the McDonnell Douglas kit you've got, Dave.
Yeah.
you have to use flocking
Oh, right. Okay.
for the interior.
All right. Okay. Yeah.
So yeah,
Atno's just said that. Static grass shaker on the cheap. Use a balloon and rub it on your jersey, so it's so full of static electricity that then hold it over the grass for the stand for it to stand in it.
That's what I was saying. It's the same thing, isn't it?
The probably is like a hack to do it. Like we just have to look for one.
Right, well, I'll go through this chat. After all goes, evening Ian. And Gina's Craft, you can get passport from the cloakroom on the right hand side as you go in. X.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Yeah, I'll have a look for that. What do you do? Do you win anything at the end if you get them all? Or is it just like collection?
Mark's Hobbies goes, I got it. I didn't know about the switch.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's like a touch one at the front, at the bottom. And if you push it once, it starts the motor and the balls running and the lights. If you push it again, you just get the lights if you don't want the racket.
He's just said, I've got it. It's working now. Adol says, teddy bear fur, Geordie, and super glue make ideal smoke fire diorama. So, teddy bear fur.
it's what they call wadding.
Yeah.
Mark's Hobbies is saying, Danno, what are you doing?
Titanic 3D jigsaw. I'm just sorting all the pieces out to try and work out where to start from. It's all a mess.
I don't like jigsaws. Dear Mac, I'm going to say good night, guys. I'll catch up tomorrow when I get home from Bury. Been a great stream. Night all in chat. Night, Dave Mac.
Night.
Right.
Take care now.
Gina says it's just a bit of fun.
You missed one out.
I didn't have read that before. It's about the static grass.
All right.
And that all goes night, Dave, and I'll mark it at that. Right, I'm going to go clean these brushes. So if the chat shoots up, somebody pick it up. I'll be about 2 minutes. I'm going to clean these brushes.
Okay.
Just off camera for a minute. Trying to be a bit gentle.
So is that blue? Is that the blue stuff, Dave?
Yes. Yeah.
Do you get that in old freezers?
Yeah. I actually went to Doncaster for it. 8 years ago.
Just as an old freezer at the back. I wonder if that's got something.
Yeah, these were from commercial freezers, you know, big 40-foot wagons freezers, commercial freezers, and then freezers that you put in like butchers and such like.
Yeah. Also, they're not in ordinary household freezers.
Oh no, I wouldn't suggest that you take apart a normal household freezer.
Gillian will be going to put her shopping away, and half the freezer will be missing.
No, I just thought there's an old one standing outside. It's been there for ages.
I wouldn't do that anyway because it'd be full of argon. So, and you don't want to be near that stuff.
I'll have another Nissan going out tomorrow night, so made a bit of a cock up on it. Too much out of the camera. My fault. Stop moving the cross enough. Now, when you get into building and you just don't look at the monitor, and you've realised once you've done everything and you start putting it together, oh shit, I've been off the camera too long.
Yeah.
See, that's where I'm a little bit different. I'm forever checking if I'm on camera or not.
I start off, I'm on camera, but I drift off.
My shaky hands.
You have what you got in your VR? A motion sensor where you're off camera.
Seen the wiring on that, man. Seen the wiring on that. That's just one side panel of the core.
Wow.
Yeah.
The other one's in. Then that's the roof for the ceiling.
So what work? So it all lights up and sounds and all that stuff.
Oh, hi.
Lights and sound, Danno, it's on literally, yeah.
Honest, the amount of wiring that's going into this. Horlixs, you would love this Nissan.
Yeah.
The amount of wiring, I'm telling you. Let's see if I get the box. Oh.
Into there.
I don't know if you can see in that box.
Yeah.
But that's all that is full of wiring, all connected to the circuit board, which I've got to take out to test it. So there's all that wiring. You've got all that wiring. I've got wiring already in the core. And that's,
Look at that.
And that's the dashboard wiring.
Reminds me of the DeLorean.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know where it's all going to go.
It's all going to go in there somewhere. Right. So, I was going to do you a little bit of a comparison, just to show you what Steve was doing. So if you want to put me on full.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is what they call 1/24th scale. So it's 1/24th of the real thing. So 1/24th to the inch. So for every 1 inch of the model, it's 24 inch on the real thing. So this is a standard Bedford OB coach. It's just that I've cut the sides out to make it seafront service, and that is in old money. That's in inches. That is 12 inches long. So that's 1 foot long. 30 centimeters, is it? In new money. So, and then this is the scale that Steve is working in. This is 1/76. It's a EFE model of the same bus, and I can take my ruler now and measure it, and it's actually 4 inches long. So, and in old money, that's like 10 centimeters. So there's your difference. So when Steve was on about his working with the seats and everything else, I mean, you can probably see my finger on the windows there. It's very, very small, very tiny. what he's actually working with, which is absolutely brilliant.
So you get away with not having to do them more, Keith.
So, well, the seats in this, on the real bus, they were green mottled with like cream speckles, and what they've gone for is the main colour. You can't see it on my camera, I don't think, but it's actually green. So they've just made it a green colour inside of the seats to, I mean, obviously they can't put the white speckles in and everything that was on the seats because it's just too much detail and it's just too small. So, but yeah, and you can get smaller ones than this. You can get obviously N scale, Z scale. Yeah, there's all sorts of scales like that that are smaller. And as far as I know, you can't get any bigger than 1/24th. And it's this particular model that me and Christine was wanting Hachette or Agora or whoever makes the models in 1/12 scale. If they made that in 1/12 scale to go with the Routemeister, well, wow, that would be brilliant. But I don't think they're ever going to do it. So, but yeah, that's. I mean, obviously, you can see the details on the seats in there and everything, and the engine and everything else. So, with it being a bigger scale, but the smaller scale is the one that Steve was working with. And so this is why we have a lot of respect for people who work in these scales, because they're just so small.
Yeah, it's same as how I work at 172 scale, which is small.
Yeah.
I think it's the smallest scale for your models. Plastic models. Because 172 smaller than 148.
172 is smaller than 148, yeah.
Because I think, yeah, because you go 172, 135, 148. Or you can get 132 scale and up.
Usually the smaller the number, so 112, 16, 18, all them. When you start going down in scales, you go down, 1/24th, which is this, and then 1/12th, which is like double the size. 1/8th, which is bigger again. 1/6, and then of course the real thing is 1/1. So if you're comparing the real thing, it's 1-to-1 scale, and then you work down from there. So, and generally the scales work in inches. So 1-to-1 scale is obviously 1 inch to the model, 1 inch to the real thing. So if you're working on 1-to-6 scale, you're working on 1 inch on the model to 6 inches on the real thing. So whatever's 6 inches, you then calculate that down to 1 inch, and so on and so forth. So obviously this model here, 1/24, for every 1 inch on this model, there's 24 inches on the real thing. So, and that's how you scale it.
So 172 scale is about, measure on here, this plane, didn't put the propeller on, so that was about 4. With a propeller on, I reckon it's about 4.2 inches.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not very big. Definitely not very big.
So what's the biggest model you could work on in scale to make that?
1-1, a real one.
Yeah, that's not a model there. That's the vehicle.
You can buy a 1-1 scale. Oh yeah, you can make real cars and make a model first.
Yeah, I'm not sure actually, Danno. So I do know that you can buy 1-to-6 scale from the various partwork companies. So so that's obviously 1 inch to 6 inches on the model.
Him that worked with Jeremy Clarkson, does the toy things. What's he called?
Jizme.
Yeah, he done a plastic airfix model 1-to-1 scale Spitfire.
Aye.
Yeah.
But that was actually done for the show, and you couldn't go and buy one unless you got the money. But you can get the airfix, can you do one?
Don't know what it would cost you to get one.
Where would you put it?
Exactly. I mean, me and Chris, we have seven 1/12 scale route masters, and goodness me, it's difficult finding somewhere to put them.
I thought you were going to say it's difficult looking after them then. Like they were
No, it's
kids.
No, it's not difficult looking after them. Really.
I think ships are the worst. They take up a hell of a lot of room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, the Bismarck and the flipping Titanic, and there's 2 shelves gone.
Yeah.
Whereas I've got the route master and the wagon on 1 shelf.
Well, like you see, when you're looking after them, it's keeping them dust free.
Yeah.
That's why you buy a tickling stick.
Yeah.
But like the root master is all like metal. There's nothing really tiny like the ship.
You're gonna cross the top with a tickling stick, you know. It cleans the dust off the roof and all that.
Well, I've seen for Lego, which may actually work, was a mini Hoover.
Well, you get a mini Hoover for cleaning your keyboard. Use one of them.
No, that could work. But no, it was like it was a Hoover. It was for Lego, so it goes in little crannies and all that.
You see that flash magnetic duster. I've got one of them. Ideal for cleaning the models.
Well, I've obviously got 3 of the route masters in a cabinet, and you know, they're dust free, so that's brill. 2 of the others are covered up with a proper Ian Campbell cover, and the other one.
But then they're not on display, are they? They're covered up.
Yeah, they're not on display, so they're covered up. And then one I've got in a cabinet upstairs.
Yeah, I just use one of them flash magnet dusters.
Oh, they're good, aren't they? Them.
Yeah, keeps the root master nice and dust free in the truck.
Mm.
I didn't get over the Titanic with there's too many small bits and pieces plus the whatever. The Titanic is going to go to a cabinet though.
Yeah, that's. I think that's one of the worst models that I'm looking forward to doing. Really, is the Titanic. Obviously, we've got hours to do yet, and it's like
I've still got mine to finish.
I'm not looking forward to it actually, especially with my shaky hands at the moment.
I'm not looking forward to doing the rigging.
Oh, brilliant!
Gillian didn't bother with the rigging, just put it up and down in the cabinet as it's not, because to me it's not finished.
Rigging was the easiest bit for me. Rigging was the easiest bit.
I've got blinking shaky hands like Dave.
So have I. But you just take your time. I enjoyed it.
See if I can spike this and then. I don't think I can.
So, Dave, how many Partworks have you got unbuilt?
Only the Titanic. Oh, and Christine's Eddie Stobbard. That's half built.
Right.
And Christine's Doll's House. That's half built. But that's it.
Big things, though, aren't they? As you said, the.
Oh, you had a DC-10?
Oh yeah, I've got DC-10. Yeah. They'll keep forgetting about that. I think it's because it's a lot smaller model than anything else, like, you know. So Chris brought me it for Christmas one year, the DC-10.
Yeah.
From Model Space, and I've got the front nose cone built. And the problem with it is the instructions. There's no paper instructions, you know. I like paper instructions.
Okay.
And so I'm going to have to find some paper instructions to finish it off.
Just print them instructions I gave you the website for, Dave.
Yeah, there's that, which does have them on. I will definitely be having another look there, because that's going to be the best site I've seen so far.
Mm.
So I was using the instructions on their own site for the first one, and then I went to click over to the second set of instructions and it wasn't there. And I went, oh no, don't do this to me. No, I don't want to fluff the build, if you like. I want to get it done. I think I'm going to have to have a bit more on that. Yeah. It might hold it. I'll come and see what we're all up to in a minute. I'll just see if I can get this on. Just struggling a wee bit. Oh, so nearly yet so far. I don't think a diamond painting pen will do it either. Oh man, I couldn't twizzle it. Oh. I'll not say what I was going to say. Come on, get in there. Well, it's gone in. Nearly. Hopefully, that'll do the job. Right, what time are we? Oh, nearly 9:30. So yeah, we'll go around and have a look and see what everybody's doing. I'll come over to me first if I can get me. Where's my mouse? There it is. Come on, mousey mouse. Okay, so I have got the front lights on. I can't show it too much to the camera. Front lights are on and the side light, and I've given them a first coat of paint, and I've got the little side light to paint. There was painted in green, which is the same as the wings and everything else. So I've got them on, and I'll have to wait for them to dry before I give them another coat. but that's nearly finished. Nearly finished. Yeah, it's got some decals to be made for it and everything, but that'll have to wait for another day. So that's me. Where is my mouse? I keep losing my mouse for some reason. So Horlixs, I'm going to come to you.
Yeah, so I've sorted out my drawers the best I can. So I've just put like tools in these little plastic trays. So normally when I do a build or anything, everything in here is what I normally have ready on my desk. So I've put everything together in one of them so that I can just grab this out and then I've got everything I need normally.
Yeah.
And then like just other bits and pieces I've got. I've got all my bits in another one. Like just a bit of organisation. I've done it a lot more. I'm going to do it actually. So yeah, I'm pretty done, and I'm actually taking inspiration from Mark, and I'm just on the internet looking for some cool Arduino projects that maybe we could do. Awesome. That I could do next week. Like there's some really random stuff on here. Like there's this. It's basically like a control panel. So like, I don't know quite how it works. Didn't look into it, but you access like I think it's like a lock or a door lock or something. It's a security system. And when someone opens it or breaches it, it sends you a text message to say someone's got into whatever you're protecting.
Oh right.
Just random stuff. Like it's just come such a long way.
Sounds fun.
So yeah, I'm just looking at seeing what electrical projects there are that I could maybe knock together. Yeah,
jolly good. Okay, so we'll move along then. So next one's Mac.
Yeah, so I made a wiring loom on this, put it into the circuit board. So now I can actually power it that, which is battery powers. But if this was, say, an external power supply, which it's going to be, I can also power it that way as well.
Yeah.
So this will go to another circuit board that will have a mains power into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a case of trying to, I want it to still run on batteries, say if I take it anywhere or show it anywhere.
Yeah.
But then if it's in a permanent home, then I can do mains power with it. So yeah, all working out. It's all more or less plug and play.
Jolly good. And I cannot say that at that angle, it looks like you've pinched Julie's iron.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that to Julie though. She'll, don't turn an iron. But yeah, it's all working. I'm really chuffed with it.
Okay, jolly good. Right. Okay, so Geordie Dave.
Okay, right. Well, if you can see, I'm busy trying to put the cockpit, paint it together. After a when you're working at 172 scale. Pretty tidy.
Yeah.
So waiting for that to dry. I've painted the inside of the plane. Had to look up. They said the colours for the measurement is dark grey. I had a light grey, so I've had a mix. So I don't know if it's the true grey, but that's what I've done it as.
Yeah.
That's all I've done, because as I say, waiting for paint to dry. There's a little seat there I've painted. And I've done bits that are supposed to be black.
Yeah, very good.
I don't know why I painted the wheels, because the wheels are going to be up, because it's going to be crash landed this plane.
Yeah. Right, jolly good. Okay, Danno.
I've got one tiny sold pieces out, but as I've been going, I've tried to put some. So I've got 2 bits up here done.
Yeah.
Done, and then obviously a few little bits here.
Yeah.
It just looks like I've got a lot of them going on.
The thing is with a 3D one, it stands out, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. More than a normal jigsaw. Well, they're totally different to a jigsaw, aren't they? Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this one's already been done before, and it's just been kind of broken open, just holding the box off. So when I get it, I do it.
And what you're going to do is stand it next to your real one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jolly good. Yeah, it looked great. Well, that. Okay, now we're off to over to Steve.
Okay, so this is how it comes out of the bus. This is how it's manufactured. So this is a red version, and that's how this one started off. So that's exactly what you would get with the model when you buy it in the shop.
Yeah.
And then I've just changed it now, as you can see. It's now got like the tan floor,
Brilliant.
the brown seats, and the silver handrails.
Brilliant.
Done on that, and then when you look around the back, it just lightens up the interior because now the seat backs are all lighter.
Yeah.
It's sort of like,
yeah.
You know, it's so dark.
Yeah, it's brilliant. Yeah.
So it just and hopefully then when you get the roof, this just drops in.
Yeah.
And then it's it's inside the vehicle then, but as you said, you just can't.
You can't see with the cameras, no, but actually you can see a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, that looks better. That looks nice.
Yeah, it does look nice. Yeah, it looks really good.
So
looks better than the red.
You can see the floor. You can see the coloured seats and the handrails.
Yeah.
Things like the stairs are all. So it does make it a little bit more standing out.
It's one of those things that you look at that bus just as the model and you go, wow, that's a good bus, a good model.
Yeah.
Even with the red seats. And then you go a little bit closer and you see that little detail that you added to it just to bring it standard out.
Yeah, you do. I mean, you can see on the back there, the back window. That's that bar. I put that bar in. That's a handrail. It's connected to I've painted the handle red. And when you move that handle inside, there's a mechanism to release the lock on the other side of the door here.
Yeah.
I put that bar in there to make it so because it was just a plain window. So that's I try to do. It's like with the big Route Master. I try to do big swaps.
Yeah.
You know, this one's got roof lights in, which are not on the model, but they are. You know, so there's lots of little things. This one there, I've actually put an extra flap for the windscreen washer buckle.
Yeah.
And on the model, for some reason, there's always a little hole to put your foot in, which the GM standards never had, but for some reason EFE did it. I got rid of it.
Yeah.
You know, so there's all little things you can actually do. But as you can see there, when the light hits it, you can tell now there's an interior difference. So it doesn't look. So some model makers don't do it. Some people just do the outsides and give the insides back and don't color. But I just seems you might as well. You've got it to pieces. You might as well do the job.
Yeah, you're right there.
Some people actually just paint them without even stripping them down.
Yeah.
But as you said, there's that's it with them on. You can already tell there's colours, the silver.
Yeah.
And if I went like that and said, well, just put it back.
It makes it just
no
boring.
Detail there, you can see like a red bit, but there's not actual
not the detail that you put into it, no.
You know what I mean? So and then that goes into there. Now it just shows everything up. So that's another little job I do.
Far better.
But you've got to make sure you've got to have a set of these though.
Yeah. Yeah. Especially after you get past a certain age, yeah.
I've got right on my head.
But yeah, these are a little bit more. Probably another day's work, and then these will be all ready to go to the new customer.
Jolly good. Okay, well, I'll put it back to us all, and I don't know whether there's any more chat. Is there, Geordie?
One more. Mark's Hobbies. Is it Means on the U96?
I'm not sure. I don't think anybody's up to the stage yet where we know how it's going to be powered. So I do not know.
Yeah, it's like you were talking on the show the other day, Mark, about the remote controls. Those seem similar. It's a wonder they don't work it on each. I was thinking that it's a wonder they don't all work on each one.
Very true. They are very similar. So what you might be able to do is your son will come along and say, "Oh, right, I'll turn on the skyline," and then end up turning on a Batmobile instead.
Aye. But as I say, pity they didn't do that with the truck and the Route Master. I like the Titanic one and the Bismarck one's fantastic.
That's like a tablet.
Yeah, but you look at the Spitfire one. That's pretty bulky and all.
Yeah.
But what's on it?
Sorry, everyone. I went AWOL for a minute. I had to let the cat out. Yeah, there's some action in our nearest biggest town there is tonight. So
Yes, according to the Chronicles, something went on doing Vickers Armstrong on Scotswood Road. There's been protesters and they've been spraying orange paint about.
Oh, well, there's a bomb scare in Hull.
Well, we've got a massive major road that's closed. That closed before Christmas and it still remain closed. It's the main one that goes down to the Tyne Bridge from Gateshead.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's been closed since before Christmas.
Good God.
Then we have to pull it down, and there isn't the money. It's the same as the busy doing the Tyne Bridge, and they need another 6 million to finish it. I don't know whether they're going to get it. And now they found the Red Youth Bridge. It's got cracking problems.
Oh no.
Because they maintain them.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's it, Danno. They won't maintain them, will they?
So yeah. So if because at the moment the only vehicles that can go over the high level bridge are because the trains go on the top of buses, which you think it would just make it cars because buses are heavier than cars, but it's buses only. Cars can't go across. If you lose Red Youth Bridge, it's going to put all the traffic back on the Tyne Bridge.
Yeah.
And at the moment, the Tyne Bridge is parts closed down because they're busy refurbishing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's apparently where apparently the same as what's happening with us, mate. There's like a water drainage thing, and I found out it's causing cracks in the concrete.
Oh. Is it?
That bridge, the Redheugh Bridge, was supposed to last 120 years.
Dear.
It hasn't been up that long, because I remember the old bridge. I think it's only been up about 30 or 40 years.
Well, I'll have to watch that and catch up.
So I would have to go further along the river where the main A1 bridge goes over, the Western Bypass Bridge, to find that one's got breaking, because that's a concrete bridge, you know.
Well, as Danno says, they don't maintain the bridges now like they used to do they?
But it seems to be these concrete bridges I'm having trouble with.
Yeah,
And
forget what we call the type of concrete. Yeah, racking concrete or something. I don't know.
racking, yeah, where the concrete's falling to bits.
Something like that. Yeah.
It's school racking, and the big metro concrete one, that's super glued together.
Super glued.
Yeah, super glued together. Special super glue to fit the thick building. When I put a special super glue to put the parts together.
Right.
So if that starts going, the metals will fall off the bridge.
Dear, oh dear.
So how many other concrete bridges around the country are going to be in a bad state that they're going to be closed down?
Yeah, that's. We've just had one near us on the M62. It's been half shut off for a year or more. Anyway, they've done it, but I don't know how long it'll last.
But this one at Greatshead, it's a main road coming into the joins out. You go down it off the straight onto the Tay Bridge.
Yeah.
If you're coming into Newcastle, one time they didn't build the Western Bypass. That was the road into. That was the old A1.
Oh yeah.
There's stuff that they built in the 60s are falling to bits.
Was it the Irish navvies that used to get the blame for stuff like that?
You're getting the racking in the schools and hospitals.
Yeah.
They didn't build buildings the way they used to do.
No, you're right there.
Yeah, you look at a fleet of old pre-war terrace houses, strung us out.
And look at the prefabs they built.
Yeah, they only I was supposed to last a couple of years.
They came down in the 80s, didn't they? Like 40-year-old or something.
Yeah, there's still some of them knocking about.
There is, yeah.
Walk used to live in one.
Used to.
Yeah. Well, we're in they call it the old area house, you know, the slab-sided house that was bricked up a few years back. Well, quite a few years back now. So, but yeah, this was an old area house, concrete slab-sided.
And ours were also full of asbestos.
Oh God, yeah.
Oh, they used it a lot in the old days, didn't they?
Mm.
Yeah.
When I first started work, when I was 16, I was on the buildings. I was cutting asbestos tiles with no gear on. So I'm surprised I haven't got it.
Yeah, I was messing about helping a coach mechanic taking brake shoes off and things like that, and blowing it out with an airline, and of course the dust was going everywhere.
Yeah, well, just imagine hitting times with a still saw.
Yeah,
And you've got no mask out like that.
I've done that as well, Dave.
All right. So I'm surprised. Surprised I haven't got asbestosis.
Yeah. Dry mix cement.
But them days, just go on with it.
I've mixed tons and tons and tons of dry mix cement. You know, by hand, and shovel it into a cement mixer. Dust going everywhere.
But see, them days you didn't think about it.
No, well, it's just a job then.
Health and safety wasn't the window.
Mm,
You wore a flat cap or no hat. You didn't walk around with a hard hat now.
no.
You didn't have somebody footing a ladder. You just climbed a ladder. Do the tie them off and everything.
All right.
Come and done the gutters here, and I had to tie them with a ladder. I said, I would have just went up there. Oh no, they're going to be tied off. Well, just get somebody to foot it and climb it.
Yeah, we've got a school in two of our school buses go to it, and they've shut down for 2 months because they found asbestos in the building. So kids have got 2 months off now. I think they're doing homeschooling, but
Yeah,
it's obviously pretty serious, which they're shutting down for 2 months.
exactly. Yeah. I think what we'll do. It's not perfect, but it'll do. It'll do. Got the indicators to put in, mirrors. Oh, fuel cap.
It's like my brother's he does all the foundations on buildings and all that, his own business. And I seen him at my brother's, and he had his gear on and his hard hat. And that's, what's the hard hat for? Because you've got to wear it on a building site. I said, didn't when I worked on him.
Aye.
Fat cap. Says you not get on a site without a hard hat.
No.
Yeah, but hard hats, come on. If something on a building site was to hit a hard hat, it wouldn't really do, you know, it's going to do damage. They're not exactly, you know, really thick things. Not going to protect you much.
I like a motorbike helmet.
Yeah, well, yeah, goodness me, yeah.
Massive steel girder coming down. Oh, it's all right. I've got my hard hat on. No, it's not going to work.
My steel toe caps will protect me. Don't worry about that. Yeah.
I'm going to wear steel toe caps for work. Working on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If a big Mac hits your foot, it'll break your foot.
Yep.
God.
It's what. So if customers are being horses, we can kick them. No,
You've got to be careful of them French fries, you know, in McDonald's. They're like darts.
It's like on the buses now. We had yellow high vises.
Yeah.
Somebody's had a special meeting and a special powwow, and they've had different power meetings and everything. Decided now we've all gone to orange high vises because you can't see us now against yellow buses.
Oh, because of the, you know, our business, yeah. Oh, goodness me.
Well, there's a lot of complaints now about car headlights are too bright.
Yeah.
People are not driving on the roads at night time now because the headlights are too bright.
Yeah.
I was on the news last night about it.
I've got some of them special glasses. In fact, I've got 2 pair. And when me and Chris was coming back from hospital the other night, we both had them on. Because one of the major roads was shut from Hull, and we had to get home. And obviously, there's a lot of country roads between here and there, but everybody was being diverted the same. So there was a lot of headlights coming towards us on blind corners and what have you. So anyway, these glasses, they really worked.
So even with the bright LED ones, these bright LED.
They worked with all white headlights. The only lights that they don't work with so well, and that's the red lights. But that's fine. You need to see brake lights and what have you.
Is it the EA have done or RAC have done what you call it, a survey, and that they said the car headlights are getting a lot brighter now.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are now saying they don't like driving at night because of the brightness of these headlights.
We looked like a right pair. In fact, we pulled up at home and then we just looked at one another and laughed.
So I know you wear sunglasses when you drive at night. Why you got sunglasses on at daytime to stop car headlights blinding?
They obviously, they're obviously made for the job, like, but they slip over your ordinary glasses as well, so that's nice and handy.
And they've got like a yellow tint.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I had a pair of them.
Yeah, they're good. They really are good. I bought 2 pair because you could guarantee that I'd break 1 pair, so I thought I'll have 2 pair.
My eyesight's getting. I need to go to the opticians. I'm finding it hard to really see the bus numbers now.
Yeah.
I just count on the blinking timetable now. I look at me. I've got the app on that tells me what the bus is.
Right.
That's 2 bus stops away, so it'll come. It's always the bus comes before the app tells you it's at the bus stop. The GPS of the buses must be slower than what the bus is.
Yeah.
You'll see it. It'll say, the bus is 2 stops away, and you look down the street, the art's coming up the road. GPS said it's 2 stops away.
So I'll go for another 10 minutes and that's all right, is it?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to go and clean this brush because
I'm done now. There's no more I can do.
Right. Well, there's one more. Oh, we'll have Ed Hughes, evening all, was out doing Dalek and Batmobile in the hobby shed and forgot to tune in.
Hi, Ed.
Hi, Ed.
Oh, hiya.
Yeah, I've got my Batmobile 66 to start. But when I put the video, I'll be explaining because I'm not starting from issue 1. I'm starting from issue 5.
Starting from issue 5.
Well, number 1, it's why break it up when it's the bonnet in a telephone? It'll probably not be used in the last issues.
Uh-huh.
Number 2, I think, is a wheel. You don't use that for a long time. Number 3 is the bit that goes over the. Number 3 is the windscreen, which you're not going to use that till probably the end. So why take it out of the packaging and get it damaged? Number 4 is that light with the cross thingy with the light that goes in. Well, you're not going to use that for a long time. So I'm trying to think, well, why open stuff? Then you're going to find somewhere safe to put it where leave it in its packaging.
Mm.
And it's nice and safe.
Yeah, that'll do my head in. I have to do it in sequence.
So basically, I just say, right, well, there's the magazines up to 4, and I've started on 5 because 5's starting the engine. Well, number 1, you just open it up and I think you put a piece on the back and then they got a telephone and then they put it away.
Right, it's up to you how you build it, Geordie. It's just that'd do my head in not doing it in sequence.
On its side keeps blowing it off. Okay.
What you do that with the Batmobile, Danny, the tumbler, you get up to one where the switch is, so you have to let us know so I can come and do it.
Oh yeah.
It'll do.
I'll tell you what, it's quite a weight, like. Quite heavy.
Well, sounds like that Horlixs got to be heavy. Listening to what I've been watching Kev building his.
But I've just got the next couple of issues, so I'll be getting those sorted to do.
Mm. So, talking about Rootmaster models, so you know that I've got an open top one. Well, there is another open top one that was built by Clint Hancock. So, and he's selling it. So, if anybody's interested, head over to the Rootmaster group. So, I'm not sure if he's on there selling it at the minute. He's on the Rootmaster Appreciation group selling it. So, he's just asking for offers, I think.
What are they going for?
I don't know, but he obviously made the pattern. He made the pattern of the open top Rootmaster that I copied with his. You know, he told me how he did it, so I just copied it to make my open top Rootmaster one.
And Ed says here, hi all.
Hi Ed.
Hi Ed.
Yeah.
That's the chat up to date. Josh must have been at work today, that's why he hasn't come on. But he didn't contact us for the link.
All right.
So I've got to get a model for him.
Oh yeah, because you're buying one of the models, aren't you?
I set them a challenge to build a model.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, why not? Good idea.
Well, 3 more days at work.
You've got a
Friday and
holiday.
Saturday, and I'm on holiday. And then
You're on holiday.
then I've only got 7 more working days and I'm on holiday again.
Wow.
So I come back to work on the Monday, then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then I'm in Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then I'm on holiday again.
That's my workout kind of that.
I've got to get rid of my holiday.
I'm in tomorrow, until Sunday, then off on Sunday, then in Monday and Tuesday, then I'm off. I think I'm off for about a week. Then I'm in.
Yeah, so we got out next Saturday night.
Aye.
I'm going to come back and watch the wrestling with Rob.
Right.
Can't see there's anything on it there, gate, gin and gate.
I could do.
And that was expensive, but it was a nice paint.
No.
I had a young farmer's drink at the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
I made my own. So young farmers around here, they drink what they call red diesel. So it's Carlin lager with blackcurrant. So
Mix with drinks like that. No.
oh, it's beautiful, man. Beautiful.
Oh. I used to have rum and blackcurrant, and I went off it. I made a sick one night. I went off it. What was that one they used to mix up here, Danny? Where it was? They used to mix it with a lager.
What?
They used to mix some drink with a lager.
Lemonade?
No, that's a shandy.
Candy.
No, there's another one people mix with a lager.
Is it blackcurrant?
No, lager and cider is called a snake bite.
That's it, yeah. Couldn't drink one of them neither.
What's wine spritzer? What's one of them?
That's white wine with lemonade.
No, I don't like mixing anything with my drinks. My stomach doesn't like it. It's the same as I can't, you know how some people can go out and have shots and pints on top? I can't do that. I've got to pick one or the other.
Yeah.
And it gives us severe stomach ache if I tried doing that, mixing.
Oh, I really enjoy. At Christmas, I got a 4-pack of Carlin lager, and I got some blackcurrant, and so it's like the first one I had. Oh, it was marvelous.
You like Colin, Dave? Try Cools.
Cool.
Cools.
Okay.
I don't know whether you can get it down there, but you get it up here. I'm drinking that instead of Colin. It's nice.
I'll tell you what I want to get at some point.
I don't like Foster's because it's too gassy.
I want to get some of this. I want to get some Sam Smith Yorkshire Stinger beer. Where can I get some of that from?
Lidl's usually do a range of beers.
Yeah. So, as you know, my lad lives in Tadcaster. He hasn't been round to the brewery yet, though, I don't think. But all the beer offs and what have you around here, they can't find it. So, yeah. So
They had Doombo.
no, it's this is for a particular project. So I will be drinking the bottle of beer, but this is for a particular project that I'm going to be doing. So I just want one of them bottles of Sam Smith Yorkshire Stinger beer. If anybody knows where they can get one from.
Oh, are you? Because I say we look at our local Lidl's and I've got loads of different names of lagers and all that in.
Yeah, there might be foreign ones though, might there?
Right.
Is it cameras up time?
Yeah, I think we'll go cameras up if everybody's happy, if everybody's done. I think we've had a really good night tonight, so I'm just trying to find my camera. I've got a really bad problem with my mouse for some reason. It goes to sleep.
Oh, got another right, that's all it goes snakebite Geordie, yeah. And that all goes proper spits as is white wine and baby sham.
There was another one. When I was
And
at-
after goes DS, check out Sam Smith online for places that sell it.
Yeah, I have done, and can't find any. I might
Oh,
be
you wanna
looking.
go, Tony?
there was another drink that you put mixer in, but I can't remember the drink was called. But it was a soft Guinness, but it wasn't Guinness. It had it at the Grange when it was open. They had it, and they put, I think they put black in it, and they said if you don't like Guinness, you put this in, and it tastes better. And I had it both ways, and you could tell the difference.
Yeah, I think
I never.
Guinness is
But I
lovely
don't
drink.
I don't like Guinness, but this wasn't. He said it was like Guinness, but it wasn't. It wasn't as like tarmacy.
Yeah.
I always love the look of Guinness. Like, it looks amazing in the glass. Then you try a bit, and it's like, oh.
Like Guinness drink. Like drinking talk.
They ran out of Guinness apparently because of a new trend that's going around. Is you've got to split the G.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah.
They could fill all the potholes in with Guinness.
I thought they was going to do that with New Kid Brown.
Oh, that's a madman's drink, that man. That makes you mad. It used to. When it was made with tine water, I don't know what it's like with Yorkshire water, but tine water that used to was known as we call it the dog. The madman's drink.
Aye. Right then, so I think we've had a really brilliant night. We've done quite a lot of modelling and a lot of painting, a lot of building.
Speak for
And,
yourself. I've just been messing around with my drawers.
Hey. I almost know his beers. Black and tan.
Black and tan, yeah, I used to drink that.
Aye. And Guinness and brown ale. Oh, there's a
Yeah.
definitely put the potholes in with them. And that all goes. Been a brilliant laugh, Dave.
Thank you ever so much. So it means a lot as well, because laughter makes the world go round. And
Yeah,
cry alone, and you laugh, and everybody laughs with you. Hopefully,
we need it nowadays.
yeah, we need some fun nowadays, don't we? Right. Okay. So I'm going to say thank you ever so much to our guest tonight, Steve-O. So Steve-O, the bus whisperer. Thanks for coming along tonight.
No problem.
And for all those of you out there that obviously see Steve-O every week putting his photographs into the email, now you've met the man, and he'll be along again in March. So we'll make the date for that, and then he'll be able to show some more bits and pieces, no doubt, and join us on that. So next week, I'm not sure who we've got as a guest next week.
Nobody.
I was going to say it could be Josh, but we don't know. So, but yeah, if Lindsey wants to come along, let us know, Lindsey. You're quite welcome, or Dave Mack, or anybody like that. So just let us know, and we'll try and send you the link, and we'll go from there. So I'm going to say it's a good night from me, and it's a good night from this lot. And thanks ever so much for viewing tonight. Please press the subscribe button if you haven't done so already, and press the like button as well, because that makes a difference. And then after the stream, if you're watching this after the live stream, put a little comment in, and that all helps the stream as well. So this has been the MCC UK, and thank you very much for viewing with us. So it's a good night from me and all the crew.
Yeah, good night, everyone.
Good night.
Bye.